Uh, aku jadi ngeri di sini. Apa itu tadi? Halo, kembali lagi di channel saya Jim Gun GG. GG kali ini seperti biasa di tiap hari Kamis malam, malam Jumat, gerbang gaib. Oke, seperti biasa ya. Seminggu sekali, tiap hari Kamis malam, malam Jumat kita berspooky-spooky ria, berkeribi-keribi ria dengan video-video paranormal. Biasa saya percayakan pada Nuke Top 5, oke? Nah, jadi ya sebelum mulai, kalau suka apa konten paranormal seperti ini ya silakan ya cek link di deskripsi ya punyanya Nuke Top 5. Kalau suka seperti yang paranormal paranormal activity gitu silakan ke channelnya Nuke. Silakan di subscribe, oke? Nah, kalau di channel saya ini Jim Gun GG apa bebas kalian mau subscribe atau tidak nggak apa-apa ya di subscribe di like di share terima kasih enggak pun enggak apa-apa bebas bebas toh bas oke. Nah, jadi sebentar lagi kita akan reaksi ini nih, video Yuk yang judulnya Top 5 Scary Ghost Videos. Nggak ada judul, cuma gambar kayak huruf O kecil, garis bawah, huruf O besar. Jadi kayak emoji, kayak mata, kayak wah, wah, gitu mungkin kali ya. Nah, kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia, 5 besar video hantu ngeri yang bikin matamu jadi, nah gitu. Oke? Jadi nggak tanpa berlama-lama, langsung aja yuk kita ke videonya yuk. Oke, langsung kita mulai ya.
Top 5
Five
ghosts.
Ghosts. Oh ya, kali ini 5 ya. Minggu lalu kita 10 tuh. Tapi jangan keseringan. Tergantung sinduknya mau ngupload berapa ya kan. Kali ini 5 aja, oke?
On camera. Exorcism fail.
Belum apa-apa nomor 5 exorcism fail dong. Pengusiran roh yang gagal dong. Aduh.
Paranormal investigator Mark from the YouTube channel Donnie Drunkard believes his home in Canada is haunted by a very dark
Oh.
entity that attached itself to him after one of his many paranormal investigations. He's seen and recorded unexplained shadow figures and terrifying poltergeist activity that has terrorized both Mark and his cute little dog,
Lagi-lagi ngelibatin anjing, ngelibatin hewan. Jadi susah kalau mau bilang ini fake gitu loh.
Terry. During 2 of his live streams, he points an SLS camera towards the storage closet in his basement.
Oh, ini yang sebelumnya. Jadi sebelumnya sudah pernah ada di video Nuke yang sebelumnya kali ya. Apa itu? Oh, itu kamera yang bisa detek gerakan ya. Jadi tadi kelihatan kayak ada malah aku tunjuk di sini kan kalian nggak bisa lihat nih pakai mouseku. Tadi ada kayak grafik di sini gitu kan. Nah, itu tuh. Oke. Kayak bayangan mau keluar nggak jadi masuk lagi gitu. Nah, itu tuh ini. Ini kan deteksi gerakan ya, kalau nggak salah ya.
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, dia terbang ke kiri ya tadi.
Yeah, I got him.
Oke. Nah, ini yang sebelumnya, yang hari ini apa? Kenapa exorcism fail? Jadi dia mau
Now,
nyoba
these
ngusir.
videos might have seemed familiar to you, and that's because I featured Mark's story on my channel before. Since these terrifying events, the supernatural activity in his home hasn't decreased one bit.
Oke.
So in his recent YouTube live stream, Mark decides to do what is called, quote, the Roman exorcism ritual.
Oke, dia bilang YouTube live stream loh. Ini live loh pada saat itu. Dan dia mau apa nih? Pengusiran roh Roman ritual.
He recites prayers from a book in an attempt to
Tunggu dulu, setauku yang bisa melakukan ini kan yang memang benar-benar sudah terlatih kan. Bahkan Vatikan harus approve. Nggak bisa sembarangan apalagi orang awam kan. Wah, kacau nih orang nih.
cleanse his home of the evil entity that won't leave him and his little dog Terry alone. He broadcast the entire exorcism live for his YouTube viewers to see. It did not go well.
Ya tentu aja. 3 kamera.
Exorcism.
Nope. Bunyi apa itu? Oh, itu bunyi dari dia. Alert gitu ya. Aku pikir dari handphoneku dong.
That's okay. I'm gonna keep going.
Alright.
Mark's REM pod goes off, but he doesn't think much of it. He continues to read prayers from the quote Roman ritual book.
Aku
That's
nggak mau
when
baca.
things get downright
Aku nggak mau baca kalimat itu, tidak mau aku ucapkan. No thank you.
chilling.
O God of heaven and God of earth, God of the angels and God of the archangels, God of the patriarchs.
Oke, sudah ada yang ngetok dong.
Eyes upstairs. Eyes upstairs.
Merinding aku.
Eyes upstairs.
Hah?
Eyes upstairs.
Oh, dibayangkan TV-nya tadi itu ada kayak petungul itu, tul, gitu kayak putih-putih.
Eyes upstairs.
Bawah situ tuh, bawah situ.
One of Mark's static cameras captures
Nah itu dia tuh, itu, ini dia.
what appears to be a pale translucent figure walking in front of his television.
Oh astaga, aku lupa kameraku. Aku turunin dulu, sorry. Aku turunin dulu. Aduh, maaf ya. Jadinya kalian nggak lihat itu. Ulang.
Static cameras captures what appears to be a pale translucent
Nah,
figure
itu dia tuh.
walking in front of his
Oh,
television
duh.
nearby. Some of Mark's concerned live stream
Oh.
viewers believe the figure actually looks like a monk, but it's a bit hard to tell. But what do you think this sudden creepy appearance could be? Let me know down in the comments. You can
Ngeri.
follow Mark's
Oke, aku naikin lagi dulu ya kameraku ya. Dulu. Ya, ada. Kaku sekali. Ya, gini aja ya. Sip. Yuk, lanjut.
continuing scary paranormal story and live streams over on his YouTube channel, Donnie Drunkard. You decide.
Oh, ini kan jargonnya sini yuk. You decide. Kau yang tentukan, ya kan?
So this next set of videos features some very strange and creepy events. But if you're a skeptic, they could also be explained away with some fairly mundane causes.
Yes, aku
However,
agak
the
skeptik.
videos are all extremely bizarre. So are these videos paranormal? Or just, well, normal? Let's watch and you decide.
Alright.
TikTok user and mother of two Jessica Duffy is not actually very active on TikTok, but there's one video taken by her Ring security camera that she just had to post.
Apa itu?
In the video, her
Security
two
camera.
children can be seen joking about ghosts in the kitchen, quoting the Ghostbusters theme song. Now, I'm not sure exactly what started this odd conversation, but it seems like the ghosts might be listening. The two kids experienced something absolutely terrifying.
Hah. Oke, itu memang lirik lagunya dari Ghostbuster ya. Ngomong-ngomong Ghostbuster, kalian sudah tahu akan ada film baru Ghostbuster yang Afterlife itu ya kan? Paul Rudd yang main. Nah, so far lihat trailernya kelihatan serius banget ya. Kayak nggak ada spirit komedinya di Ghostbuster jadul itu. Tapi ya, out of topic sebentar ya. Oke, kita lanjutin. Malah kayak nantang ya. Nah, lo nangis tuh bocil-bocil. Itu ya, yang pintu ini ya. Pintu ini tadi jeblak tutup sendiri ya. Pintu yang di bawah saya ini. Nangis dong dia. Nah,
Well, when I said that the two kids experienced something absolutely terrifying, I meant terrifying for them.
iya. Itu nutup sendiri. Kena angin? Bisa aja kan itu tadi soalnya nggak terbuka dengan penuh, nggak diganjel apapun, kena angin dia jeblak blek. Kebetulan aja mereka nyanyi-nyanyi seperti itu dan ini anak kecil itu loh, tentu aja langsung takut kan. Kalau kita yang ngalamin kan paling kita mikir, cuma angin, kan? Kayak gitu.
Because Jessica
Jadi kayak winds howling, gitu.
Duffy does not claim in any way that this footage shows anything related to the paranormal. It's very possible that this was simply a strong gust of wind that
Ya, betul. Goyang semua. Kipas, tanaman. Nah, kipas, tanaman goyang semua. Kena angin. Jeblak tutup gitu.
happened to blow the door shut at a comically perfect time. Or was it? Because only a few days later, something else happens that's a little harder to explain.
Oh ya? Apa? Di hari lainnya dong. Aduh, melibatkan hewan. Oke.
It sounds like Rosie did something. Or like someone's in the house.
In another freaky turn of events, Jessica's ceiling fan in the very same room has a strange electrical short, causing loud popping electrical discharges and even a bit of fire, sending out a thick puff of smoke. The next day, of course, Jessica calls in an electrician to prevent a dangerous house fire. Now again, this might not be anything paranormal at all.
Iya, bisa aja tuh memang listriknya masalah kan. Sampai dia kayak mau konslet gitu. Ya memang sampai keluar asap gitu sih. Kayak kebakar. Tapi ya menurutku ya karena aku agak skeptis. It's not a paranormal activity sih menurutku.
But it's certainly a very strange phenomenon to occur just days after her children decided to taunt, quote, ghosts in the house. Or, maybe it's just a very weird series of coincidences.
Iya,
As the
kebetulan
name
aja.
of the story implies, you decide.
Sudah aku decide Niuk, dan menurutku ini kebetulan saja. Ya, bukan paranormal activity.
I ain't scared of no ghost.
malah jadi lucu ya.
In another strange and possibly paranormal video, an anonymous urban explorer from the YouTube channel The Unknown Cameraman is exploring an abandoned psychiatric hospital in New York
Wah,
when
kalau
he and his
ini-
friends hear the unexplained sounds of something very odd
Ini
inside the
dia.
creepy old building.
Di rumah sakit, bekas rumah sakit jiwa ya, psikiatris ya. Mental, rumah sakit mental. Kok miring gini kameranya? Itu bunyi apa sih? Itu kayak itu kah?
Even though YouTuber The Unknown Cameraman is an urban explorer and not a ghost hunter, it's obvious that the event even freaks him out. Now, viewers of the Explorer's channel have mixed ideas of what this strange sound could be.
Oh ya bener, suara yang tadi ya.
Some say it's roosting pigeons in the building.
Bisa aja kayak suara burung sih kayak gitu ya.
Some claim it's the whooshing sound of an odd vacuum created inside the closed-off structure. And others believe it might be something paranormal. No one really seems to agree on just what this sound could be.
Oke, aku ambil segi positifnya aja ya, karena aku memang orangnya agak skeptical. Suara burung.
But the real question is, why does the loud sound just suddenly stop all at once?
Ya gampang, kalau itu burung digedor gitu dia kaget pergi.
Whatever this creepy sound is, it's definitely not something you want to hear while exploring an old abandoned mental
Ya
asylum.
pastinya kaget.
Popular streamer Brian from the Twitch channel Daily Dasher travels the world and broadcasts his adventures live for thousands of people to watch on Twitch. In one of his many 6 to 8 hour long live streams, he is celebrating his birthday in Ecuador. During his live broadcast, his viewers are shocked when they see someone who seems very out of place.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm a little confused too. But seems like why is there a child here?
Hmm? Loh, kok nggak didatengin? Kok malah ke situ?
He said that they close at 10, and it seems like that's what someone in the chat said, that the curfew is extended, but it's till 10. So even though we didn't get the exact words out of his mouth, there's still a curfew. It seems like these might add up. That's true? Don't scare me like that. Oh my god, it's gone! Oh no! Chat, I don't like supernatural stuff. Why you guys said it's a ghost girl? It's gone! I should have stayed home.
At first, Brian casually points out that there's a child
Benar. Nggak ada bayangannya atau memang cahayanya kurang sampai nggak keluar bayangan di kakinya ini? Oke, asumsi positifku ini memang anak beneran, bukan hantu. Memang bener lagi ada anak kecil lihat pemandangan di sini. Dan orang yang ngerekam ini kan tidak menghampiri si anak kecil ini. Dipanggil D atau apa, enggak. Dia kan langsung ke yang sebelah kanan ini, ya kan? Nah, waktu dia lagi lihat-lihat pemandangan, lagi ngoceh-ngoceh, anak kecil ini tinggal keluar aja. Nggak ngeluarkan suara atau dia terlalu berisik kan dia nggak dengar suaranya tuh. Terus waktu dia melongok, udah hilang, udah nggak ada. Ya dia udah keluar. Jadi, lagi-lagi ini bukan paranormal activity.
standing at the balcony window. Oddly, the little girl is standing perfectly still. In fact, she is so still that viewers chatting in his live stream think that it might be a statue.
Oh, tunggu.
So still that
Bentar
viewers
ya.
chatting in his live stream think that it might be a statue.
Lihat. Aku stop. Ada refleksinya di cermin ini. Jadi menurutku, ghost kan? Bukannya ghost itu nggak punya refleksi ya? Atau gimana? Ini ada refleksinya. Aman menurutku.
Some even jokingly suggest that it's a little ghost girl.
Enggak.
So, Brian pans his camera around and looks over. To his horror, he discovers that the little girl has mysteriously disappeared.
Udah keluar.
Now, just like in the previous videos, I'm not necessarily saying that this is a paranormal event caught on camera. It might simply be that the girl, who doesn't move and appears to be completely unresponsive to her surroundings, maybe she just ran off when Brian was distracted.
Yes.
But Brian's reaction to the odd disappearance seems very sincere. He actually seems a bit shook.
That's true? Don't scare me like that. Oh my god, it's gone! Oh no!
Enggak. Masih
I don't
ketawa-ketawa.
like supernatural stuff. Why you guys said it's a ghost girl?
Enggak.
It's gone!
Nope.
I should have stayed home.
But, as with the other videos, I leave it up to you to decide.
Oke, yang nomor 4 ini jawabanku semua. Apapun videonya itu ya, yang anak kecil di rumah itu, yang suara yang di dalam bekas rumah sakit itu, sama yang ini, semuanya normal, bukan paranormal.
If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Something in the closet.
Nah, ini baru oke nih. Sesuatu di dalam kloset dalam mereka itu lemari kan, bukan kloset tempat pup itu kan.
Last week, I featured creepy footage of the terrifying haunting at the home of Mary Therese Pagay.
Lumayan imut.
Verify the client's identity and provide...
Ano ito?
Sige pa, sige na. O, tara. 1, 2, 3, go. Now that I have introduced myself to the patient...
Together with her brother, Mary was recording a nursing instructional video as part of her education, when suddenly the two got the scare of a lifetime. Since the horrifying events, Mary has been unable to sleep inside her own room. But after the overwhelming support of Nuke's Top 5 viewers, she decided to set up a night vision CCTV camera to record any evidence that might explain the scary incident.
Aduh, ini aku juga pernah kepikiran sih. Iseng-iseng aku mau beli kamera semacam tadi itu kan, CCTV portable kayak gitu kan. Terus ngerekam pas aku tidur tuh aku ngapain aja gitu loh. Tapi takut, Pak. Nanti kalau kerekam beneran ada yang enggak gitu gimana? Nggak bisa tidur nanti aku malah.
One night, just after midnight, her camera captures something truly bizarre.
Apa tadi itu? Hah? Wow, asap. Wow. Bukan dia nyalain. Oke. Kipasnya goyang sendiri. Oh, dipercepat. Oke. Oke, kipasnya mati sendiri.
An eerie smoke-like mist floats by and an electric fan in Mary's room turns on by itself. Her curtains move on their own and a bright orb appears right before the electric fan turns itself off again. Mary says that earlier that day her camera caught even more unexplained footage.
Oh, ada lagi yang lain. Oke, lemarinya buka. Lemari buka sendiri. Oke, itu bayangan. Oke, nutup lagi sendiri. Wah, nutupnya nggak wajar ya? Jeblak gitu sendiri. Bisa. Angin nggak bisa sekencang itu, cuma nutup itu toh. Kalau ada anginnya bener-bener keras banget, harusnya objek-objek lainnya seperti kipas angin atau yang lain-lain itu harusnya juga ngefek. Tapi ini cuma pintu itu doang.
The closet door swinging open and slamming shut on its own is creepy enough, but the footage is even scarier when you realize that a dark shadow slowly creeps its way towards the closet.
Oh iya,
now
bener
it's
juga.
a little hard to see at first, but watch closely as I add a little video enhancement.
Iya, kayak bayangan turun pelan-pelan terus belok gitu ya.
Because of the sudden terrifying activity in her home, Mary says she thought long and hard about what could have possibly triggered the apparent haunting. There's only one recent event that she can think of that could be the cause of the sudden paranormal activity. You see, earlier this month, Mary and her boyfriend were on their way home when they witnessed a terrible traffic accident.
Lalu?
Mary's boyfriend is an emergency medical responder and immediately rushed to the victim who had severe critical injuries.
Oke.
Sadly, it was too late. And the
Hantunya
man
nempel.
didn't survive. Mary believes that the spirit of the victim just might have followed her home. Now, before this next clip, it should be noted that Mary has shown the inside of her small closet in a previous video, and there really isn't much room for anyone or anything in there.
Okay.
But days later, when she checks her bedroom CCTV footage, what she finds is downright terrifying.
Masih ada lagi? Astaga. Asem. Oh, itu kok kayak jari. Hah? Ini di sini. Kok kayak jari kayak keluar dari dalam. Loh, kan hilang. Merinding aku, asem. Dipercepat. Ya. Oke. Kursinya geser sendiri. Aku mau lihat yang ke lemari apa ke? Oke, ada ghost op. Ya, evidence ghost op.
Did you see it?
Yes, I see it.
A hand can be seen reaching out from inside
Iya, beneran itu tangan deh, jari.
of Mary's bedroom closet, and soon after, the stacked set of chairs in front of her desk move on their own. So just what do you think is happening in Mary's family home?
Wih, beneran kayak nyangkrem gitu. Oke, nomor 2.
Something still lives here.
Something still lives here. Sesuatu masih tinggal di sini.
A paranormal investigation team from the YouTube channel RC Fun TV
Thailand apa? Sawadikap.
travels to an abandoned house in Battambang, Cambodia. Locals claim that in 1990
Gue pikir Thailand, Kamboja ternyata. Tapi kok hurufnya kok mirip Thailand? Sama nggak sih bahasanya mereka? Maaf ya.
before, the land used to be a graveyard for hundreds of deceased men, women, and children. Eventually, the land was sold and the owner had the cemetery excavated and the bodies burned to make room for his new family home.
Oke. Bukan ide yang bagus untuk mendirikan bangunan, apalagi rumah di atas tanah bekas kuburan. Nope, thank you.
Shortly after the completion of the house, allegedly several members of the family were repeatedly pulled out of their beds by an invisible force. Soon after, the family began to suffer from horrible, unexplained diseases. Fearing that they were cursed by the angry spirits of the former graveyard, they left the home and never returned.
Okay.
The small wooden house has now been abandoned for over 10 years. The Cambodian paranormal team prepares a ceremonial offering.
Kenapa nama YouTube channelnya RC Fun TV? Ini nggak ada fun-funnya sama sekali nih.
For the restless spirits that might be haunting the home. During the preparation, they are interrupted by something they can't explain.
អូខេប្រិមិត្តឥឡូវនេះយើងបានរៀបចំសំណែននៅចំពីមុខកាមេរ៉ាតែម្ដងបាទកាមេរ៉ាប៉ុន្តែផ្លូវនេះយើងឡើងអត់បានទេតែទីទៀតយើងនឹងឡើងតាមប្រួយក្រោយបាទយើងឡើងតាមប្រួយក្រោយឥឡូវលើកទូទៅកូនចៅមកនេះគឺមកសុំថតបាទមកសុំថតហើយចង់ដឹងថាមូលហេតុអ្វីបានជាម្ចាស់
siap kemana tuh, Pak?
នៅទីនេះគាត់នៅមិនសុខបាទគាត់នៅមិនបានឬក៏មានអ្វីនៅទីនេះមានអីហ្នឹងគឺសុំឃើញបាទគឺសុំឃើញណាចូលយកនេះនោះអូយបងមកទៅ
Kayak suara ember jatuh ya.
The unexpected loud bang sends the host of the RC Fun TV team into a fit of nervous laughter, but they continue their exploration. The team is a little reluctant to climb the rotting wood stairs of the house and instead head around to the back of the building and climb onto the roof.
Oh,
What
malah
happens
masuk.
next is downright chilling.
អូខេប្រិមត្តឥឡូវនេះយើងឲ្យក្រុមការងារបងឡើងណាក្រុម
Itu aman nggak sih rumah?
សម្លងវិញ្ញាណណាបាទយើងចាប់
Kayak bisa roboh kapan aja ya.
នឹងប្រទេសអ្វីបងឈីឡើង
Aduh, tuh jendelanya tuh ngeri ya.
តាមគ្នាតាមគ្នាបាទតាមគ្នាណាបងនេះជន់អានឹងឈើទូចបងជន់នេះកណ្ដាលតិចនេះខាងនោះបាទហ្នឹងហើយបងជន់
Hah? Kenapa? Dia kayak ngintip. Ngapain lo? Gitu. Astaga dong. Mereka nggak ngelihat itu. Mereka nggak. Oh, mereka ngelihat. Oh my god. Jelas banget deh. Mereka ngelihat. Oh iya, langsung turun dong. Langsung lari, kabur. Oh my god. Jelas banget deh.
One of the team members comes face to face with a ghoulish pale apparition peeking out of the window. Out of shock, both team members forget their own safety and just jump right off the side of the roof.
Pucat banget lagi gitu kan, tiba-tiba langsung metungul gitu kan. Gitu. Apa lo? Astaga.
Luckily, except for some scratches, bruises, and perhaps some deep psychological scars, the two men are otherwise okay. Now, cut to 2 months later, and the team returns, determined to explore inside the creepy house.
Masih balik lagi mereka.
During another ceremonial offering, they have no idea what their camera is capturing.
Waduh, di jendela itu lagi paling itu. Di sini lagi nih mungkin. Itu barusan lewat tuh.
Did you see it?
Yes, I see it.
The team is completely unaware that something seemed to walk by the window upstairs.
Okay.
After careful deliberation, the two men decide to climb the rotten stairs up to the house. Once inside, they see something absolutely horrifying.
Kali ini mereka masuk, guys. Mereka masuk nih ke dalam. Aku jadi ngeri. Apa itu tadi?
In an incredibly bizarre turn, a disembodied head can be seen sitting on top of a wooden support beam.
Kepala doang, matanya kayak ngeliat ke atas gitu.
The team's host records as he runs away in fright. When the guys go back upstairs, there are no signs of the head. nor are there any signs of anyone or anything having ever been there. So did the investigators capture any guy's report being incredibly bizarre turn? A disembodied head can be seen sitting on top of a wooden support.
Wah, itu dia. Aduh. Ini
In an
kurang
incredibly
jelas,
bizarre turn,
ya.
a disembodied head can be seen sitting on top of a wooden.
Nah itu. Ini kayak matanya kan. Nah itu. Aduh, susah ya. Tapi kelihatan kayak bentuk kayak ya kepala.
Support beam. The team's host records
Nah itu dia. Ini kayak matanya kan. Ah, terus tapi langsung dia
as he
goyang.
runs away in fright.
Tapi kelihatan kayak merah gitu, darah itu atau apa itu.
When the guys go back upstairs, there are no signs of the head, nor are there any signs of anyone or anything having ever been there. So did the investigators capture the paranormal activity that drove away
Itu dia langsung face to face itu malah kan.
the home's owners? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Wah, kalau settingan bisa tapi tetap aja
You decide.
itu tuh. Nah, ini baru kelihatan nih. Kan? Ini kayak kepalanya nih, rambutnya nih, mungkin ya rambutnya. Kayak matanya kan.
You can watch this
Ini loh. Loh, ini jelas banget loh. Kayak orang ya, tapi kok pucet banget. Kalau ini settingan ya ini bisa aja krunya. Dia pakai bedak ronggeng kali ya sampai seputih ini gitu kan. Tapi kok ngeri
full
sekali.
two-part investigation over on
Tapi reaksi orang itu kaget kayak legit
the
kaget gitu loh.
YouTube channel RC Fun TV. Knock, knock.
Who's there? Judulnya gitu, knock ya. Aku ya pasti balasnya gitu dong. Who's there?
Over the course of a couple of months, a series of strange events began to occur in several states in Malaysia. People began to report that someone had knocked at their door very late at night, but when they went to answer, there was no one there.
Tunggu. Fenomena ini kayak di Indonesia ada kan? Belum lama ini makan. Kayak ketok pintu tapi nggak ada orangnya. Dilihat dari jendela samping gitu juga nggak ada orangnya, tapi pintunya ada bunyi ketokan. Ngomong-ngomong soal itu, ini pengalamanku sendiri sih, tapi sayang sekali saya nggak bawa kamera atau apapun. Karena itu saya lagi keluar, lagi mau ngambil air minum. Pintu depan saya itu kayak ada yang gedor gitu. Dem gitu. Kali doang. Kaget. Nah, tapi saya berusaha positif, mungkin kucing nabrak pintu rumah saya gitu. Iya, begitu aja lah. Kerasnya. Itu apa sih? Jangan dibuka tiba-tiba gitu, kampret, kaget gue.
Rumors spread throughout the countryside that the incidents were somehow related to the supernatural. And strangest of all, this odd occurrence wasn't just reported by one person, but multiple people across completely different states, spanning a large section of the country.
Tersendiri itu tadi pintunya. Tuh, Indonesia tadi barusan, ya kan? Lah Indonesia nih berarti nih. Tadi nggak perhatian ya. Coba. Maaf ya, aku ulang lagi dari intro awal.
TV. A series of strange events began to occur in several states in Malaysia.
Loh, kok Malaysia? Indonesia juga ada, bro.
People began to
Kau punya apa?
Oh iya, logatnya logat Melayu Malaysia. Tapi di Indonesia juga ada. Aku yakin ada. Kelihatannya sempat dibahas di channelnya Kisah Tanah Jawa deh. Ini.
Allah kalau kerja ni pun.
Jangan dibuka. Enggak.
Now, at first the story might just seem like an odd couple of videos. But no. These incidents were widely reported. In fact, the story got so much attention that it even made it into Malaysian print and TV news.
Wow.
But this bizarre story of supposed ghosts knocking on doors in Malaysia took an even stranger turn just last month. You see, residents of the neighboring country of the Philippines recently started reporting very similar terrifying experiences.
Niup. di negara kita Indonesia juga ada nih yuk.
Experiences. Strange knocks on their door late at night.
Pas ini ya. Nah, dia lihat dari jendela kan paling. Dilihat dari jendela nggak ada apa-apa, betul? Apa? Oh. Kok kayak ada tangan nempel di jendela kayak itu? Iya bener, tangan. Tangan gini deh.
But this time,
Oke, kedua tangan di jendela terus tetap bunyi ketokannya dong. Apa dia pakai kaki ya?
the late night knocks were blamed on a very different but equally bizarre cause. Eyewitnesses claimed that the knocks were from gangs of dangerous cult members who go house to house with the intention of hurting anyone foolish enough to open the door.
Wah, enggak lah.
Again, there were multiple reports around the province of Misamis Occidental in the Philippines. Videos circulated online of armed men roaming the streets looking for the cult members. But they never found anyone. And
Sampai di sis kamling itu di ronda gitu tetap gak ketemu pelakunya.
it gets even weirder.
Ada lagi?
Because some eyewitnesses claim that these cult members had strange supernatural powers and could actually disappear and reappear at will.
Ya. What?
Lu mau lagi sunat kulit.
Wah,
Wala lu.
kok bisa gitu? Banyak loh. Le.
The reports were taken so seriously that the Philippine National Police conducted an extensive investigation. But the alleged dangerous cult members were never found. Likewise in Malaysia, no one ever found an explanation for the strange late-night knocks on the doors. So, the question remains, just what is going on in Southeast Asia with these strange reports of supernatural late-night knocking?
Seperti aku bilang nih, Yok, di Indonesia juga ada seperti ini, fenomena seperti ini. Dan kebetulan rumah saya sendiri saya juga pernah ngalamin, tapi gak ketokan selama itu. Itu lama banget ketokannya. Di rumah aku tuh cuma kayak sesuatu kayak nabrak pintu gitu loh. Nah, jeder gitu aja. Sekali. Tapi saya berpikir positif, itu kucing nabrak pintu rumah saya.
And are the incidents in Malaysia and the Philippines related? Maybe we'll just never know. Thanks for watching. Follow me on
Udah
Instagram
selesai
here.
ya.
Follow me on Twitter here. And then apparently there's also a TikTok. Oh, anyway, I'll see you next week.
Oke, sudah selesai teman-teman ya. Oke, terima kasih ya sudah nonton di channel saya Jim GG Gerbang Gaib ya. Lagi-lagi video dari new top 5 yang wow. Bagus banget ya. Maksudnya benar-benar ya, kecuali yang nomor 4 itu yang you decide itu semua normal bukan paranormal. Tapi yang di rumah gubuk tua itu yang muka pucat itu sama ada kayak potongan kepala doang itu, waduh. Sama yang fenomena ketok pintu itu aku yakin di Indonesia itu juga ada. Nanti saya cari linknya deh. Di Kisah Tanah Jawa dibahas kok. Nanti saya sertakan di deskripsi kalau kalian tertarik ya. Nah, jadi ya gitu aja. Sekian aja. Terima kasih sudah nonton di channel saya Jim GG Gerbang Gaib. Tiap Kamis malam, Jumat malam ya. Malam Jumat ya. Kalau kalian suka konten-konten seperti ini silahkan di subscribe channel saya, di like, di share. Terima kasih sekali. Enggak pun enggak apa-apa, bebas toh bas, oke. Tapi kalau kalian benar-benar suka konten seperti ini, silahkan ke channelnya New Top 5 di subscribe, oke? Baca ya, sampai jumpa minggu depan di gerbang gaib yang berikutnya yang spooky nggak kalah serem dari hari ini, oke ya? Dadah. Saya tutup dulu lubang ngintipnya.